We have with us today the most fresh and sweet news from the Korean bio industry. My name is Juri Hwang and I will be delivering some of Korea's hottest biotech issues today for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and set your alarm for Bio TV. The Korean pharmaceutical and bio industries are recently making big deals with foreign companies. It seems to be a way of securing business unification and financial soundness. As the pharmaceutical and bio companies decide to choose and focus, these big deals are likely to grow. July 27th, GC Pharma held a big deal in the business sector through the recent sale and acquisition of GC North American Blood Product affiliates. GC handed over 100% of its stake in GC Biotherapeutics GC America to Grifols. It's a very large transfer contract that's rare in the Korean pharmaceutical industry. The size of the contract is $460 million in corporate value. It is the first time since its foundation that GC has sold multiple overseas affiliates in a package at once. The sale is interpreted as the preemptive measure for internal stability, taking into account uncertainties stemming from changes in business conditions. In the case of Canada's GCBT, facility investment was completed, but there was a shortage of local bioproduction process experts. Therefore, human resources and technical supports have been received from the headquarters for commercial operations since 2018. Moreover, as situations got worse by COVID-19, self-reliance showed the signs of being delayed. The decisions also affected GC's bold decision to secure financial soundness, as well as Grifols' aggressive acquisition and suggested amount. With this deal, GC is expected to accelerate its business faster by focusing its dualized North American blood product sector structure on GC. The contract will be completed within this year through various approval procedures, including a business combination. Earlier, for the first time since its establishment, Celltrion has carried out a major merger and acquisition. In June, Celltrion acquired the Asia and Pacific business rights of Takeda, a Japanese multinational pharmaceutical company, for $277 million. The acquisition includes patents, trademarks, and sales rights for 18 products. The project to be acquired from Takeda is a primary care project in the Asia-Pacific region. The product line has generated approximately $140 million in revenue in the region as of 2018. Through this large M&A case, the company is trying to take a strategy to become a comprehensive pharmaceutical and bio company by breaking away from the image of a biosimilar company. Despite the COVID-19 outbreak, exports to the health industry reached $9.6 billion in the first half of this year. The reason is that exports of biosimilars and diagnostic kits such as Celltrion and Seagen have increased significantly. Since April, it has ranked 6th in monthly report rankings, beating major industries such as petroleum products and displays. The Korea Health Industry Development Institute announced this at a press conference. In the first half of 2020, health industry exports were found to have increased 26.7% year-on-year to $9.6 billion. The institute expects annual health industry exports to reach $17.8 billion this year. In the first half of this year, exports to the pharmaceutical sector recorded the highest growth rate among the health industry. In the first half of the year, medicine exports jumped 52.5% year-on-year to $3.8 billion, while medical device rose 21.5% to $2.3 billion. This is due to the continued expansion of biomedicine exports to COVID-19 and the rapid increase in exports of diagnostic device and sanitary products. The export items are diagnostic reagents, ultrasound imaging diagnostic devices, and implants. The diagnostic reagents ranked 18th in the medical device exports in the first half of the year, but it jumped to the top in the year. In the past, diagnostic products did not account for much of medical device exports. However, with the spread of COVID-19, the proportion of exports has increased significantly as overseas demand for Korean diagnostic products, the core of Korean disinfection, has increased. Well, that's it for today's news. If you have any questions about Korean bio industry, please leave us comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and set your alarm. We'll be back with the issues of the Korean bio industry in 2 weeks.